evening from South Philadelphia. I'm Ed Cohen with Jay Williams. And Jay, no question, there's one direction this Sixers team is going. It's taken a lot of trust and no question, a lot of patience.
Ed, I hear what you're saying, and the Sixers are on the up and up. But let's remember who built the foundation. Sam Hinkie deserves a lot more credit. I know this new management has taken them to new heights, but it all started with Mr. Hinkie.
Well, the fans in Philadelphia are reaping the rewards right now. The opening tip won by the Sixers, and we're underway here in Philadelphia. Here comes the screen. To Danny Green. Pass to the rim, and a pass taken away by Charlotte. Over to the right side. Knocks down a tough shot. Now a smothering defense.
Oh, man, you're not supposed to be able to do that with that size. But in today's game, dexterity and mobility are off the charts for bigs.
To Embiid. Deep right corner. Danny Green to Embiid. Fires the three. Smothering D.
Shooters shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
To Danny Green. The drive. Right to the basket. Off the penetration. Almost, but no good.
It's easy for the offense to get agitated when you keep turning around and the defense is right there in your face. The jawing is only going to escalate.
Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
Old school equals high percentage.
Philadelphia with the basketball. Driving right to the basket to Tobias Harris. Knocks it down from mid-range. Rozier into the front court. Leads a bucket. Anthony to Hayward. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. His first effort off the mark. To Danny Green. Nothing going here on that drive. Right through the heart of the defense. The layup is good.
Here's lesson number one. When you allow a player like that the freedom of space to dance with the ball, there's no telling what kind of break dance move they might hit you with.
Here comes the screen to Anthony. Hayward. Tough shot. Well defended.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Now a pass stolen by the Sixers.
It's early. Get a good quality shot here.
To Embiid. Shot clock winding down. Fires the three. Message received. Well defended.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't.
Lays it in off the alley-oop pass.
In the paint, you need to finish. Just like that.
Danny Green. Nothing going here on that drive. To Embiid. Nene with a piece.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
To Anthony. Hayward. from long range. Tough shot. He hits.
I love the pure confidence on that jumper. He takes that three despite the defender being right in front of his face. That's borderline disrespectful.
To Embiid. Harris. To Danny Green. Five on the shot clock for Philadelphia. Has a chance. Harrell can't connect. Across the timeline, it's Rozier. Up 5. Pass down low to Carmelo. Rocking the rim. Feed the big fella. Point to the passer.
So good when you get everybody involved, in particular your bigs. You get them going, they'll run the court faster, and guess what? They'll set harder screens because they're actually in the game.
To Tobias Harris. The Sixers with 4 to shoot. Going to launch beyond the arc. Danny Green can't get that one to go. Defense all over him.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Now ready to shoot at the line. Dwayne Bacon's got 2 shots coming. For his career, 80% at the line. First free throw is good. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. Sixers call for time as they'll talk things over here in the first quarter. Danny Green. 4-3. Jay, they've been waiting for that to go down, but here they are trying to chip away and cut into this margin.
And there's nothing more frustrating as a shooter to get open looks and not see the ball go in. But if they do, that could be the start of a problem.
To Hayward. Nothing going here on that drive. Off the mark.
And a lot of times in this league, teams take days off. But this defense keeps maintaining that.
Whoa, look what I found.
You know it's a bad block when somebody snatches the ball out of the air. Wow.
It's in the hands of Philadelphia. Got it.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Lobs it up. To Tobias Harris. Able to convert inside.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
Number 33, Tobias Harris.
Hayward. Short jumper misses. Harris to Danny Green. Shot from the lane won't go. And the reward, he's going to the line.
You see this all the time. The defensive players establishing his presence on the court and also checking to see how far the refs are going to let him go.
Montrezl Harrell, a couple of free throws on the way. Numbers not in his favor, 61% for his career. First one, count it.
Into the game for Philadelphia, number 31, Batum.
Able to convert on both free throws. Now the Hornets take the timeout as they'll go over some tactics now in this first quarter of play. Miles Bridges to Anthony.
Here comes the screen. Here comes the screen. Here comes the screen.
And the rebound taken down by Green. Sixers control. Danny Green to Embiid. Here comes the screen. Probing the defense. Joel Embiid. Deep two there. Won't go. Anthony to Mo Bamba. Mo Bamba powers it through. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
To Embiid. Joel Embiid. First couple didn't go. That one is true.
Tie ball game so far. Neither one of these teams really able to pull ahead. Might be time to put the bench players in the game, and let's see who could differentiate themselves.
Slams it down.
It's so difficult to block a guy like that with that kind of athleticism and length. Your timing almost has to be perfect, but pretty much there's no stopping him when he's around the rim.
Sixers have the basketball. Oh, he's denied.
Oh, big man doing work right there.
Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor. Batum. A pass stolen by the Hornets. Miles Bridges slams it down.
See, Ed, that's what I love. You don't need to conserve your energy. You attack that rim with ferocity. You always set the tone.
To Marcus Morris. Embiid. Bojan Bogdanovic swats it.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
A drive down the lane, but the shot won't go.
And physicality is your friend. Don't let these guys get any easy ones down low. Make them look at the refs, wondering where the foul was every time.
The assist from number 3.
To Embiid. Curling inside. Five on the shot clock for Philadelphia. Rebound grabbed by the Hornets. To Miles Bridges. Mo Bamba. To Miles Bridges. Lets it fly from long range. Great athlete from Michigan State. Miles Bridges with the three.
I mean, does he have eyes in the back of his head or what? I get paid money to watch and study this game daily. Even I didn't see that angle.
Batum to Embiid. With the interception. Charlotte with the basketball to Miles Bridges. Sizing up the defense. Screen coming. Nothing going here on that drive. Marcus Morris. Huge block. Footer at the buzzer. That's what you've come to expect. Your best players making baskets. Late heave to beat the buzzer. First quarter's complete. The Hornets have the lead. time to turn the page after a close first quarter. Jay, what stood out?
Well, both teams had their rhythm. They established the tempo that they wanted to play at. But ultimately, something has to give. Some team has to draw a line in the sand.
A lot of contact. Shots no good and no foul. To Marcus Morris. Nothing going here on that drive. The Sixers with 4 to shoot. Off the mark. With defense like that, little margin for error.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
Here comes the screen. Nothing going here on that drive. Trying to cash in. That's usually one that he'll knock down.
The most important thing a shooter can do is continue to shoot. The defense is always going to give great effort, but it's more of your psyche that goes into the next shot that will limit you on whether you make the shot or not.
Baseline drive. Nikola Batum. He is shooting well. He's made 2/3 of his shots.
One of the best in the biz right there. Maybe the best.
Nene to Miles Bridges. Here comes the screen. That's rebounded by Philadelphia. Terrific vision. Oh, Bridges up to block the shot.
Just incredible timing on that slot.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
A drive down the lane, but the shot won't go down. Batum picked up by Nene. Nene sends it away.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
Miles Bridges to Rozier. Screen coming. To Miles Bridges. Nene to Rozier. Won't go. Terry Rozier tips it.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Miles Bridges. Nothing going here on that drive. A lot of contact on that play. He plays through it and scores.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
Knocks it down from mid-range.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Visit the website for your chance to win.
Some lineup changes now for both clubs.
Philadelphia, number 4, Paul Millsap. Subbing in for the Charlotte Hornets.
To Anthony.
Number 40, Carmelo Anthony.
It was right there. To Millsap. Has a look. Gets a look. Can't hit.
And that's next level defense. The defender took away the pocket space of the shooter. Now, as a shooter, they shoot hundreds of shots each and every day from that pocket with consistency. Now you force them to change the angle or the positioning of that pocket, you're going to lower the chances of them making that shot.
Has a chance. Not that time.
Let's be realistic. He's probably not going to miss a lot of shots. But the more effort you can give, you want to try to tire him out. Take his legs away. Make him work to catch the ball. That's how you win the defensive battle.
Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number 1, create contact, and number 2, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
Carmelo Anthony trying to cash in on a 3-point play. A career 81% free throw shooter. Free throw up and good. Gives him a 2-point lead. Harris. Scores from the post.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Rozier with it. He'll run the offense. Trying to cash in. Yes, Carmelo Anthony. Oh, the defense has to adjust. He's 4 for 4 to start this one.
And Melo will be the first one to tell you this. He's not ready to be a role player just yet. He can still put up points in bunches. Didn't shoot the ball that well last year. Averaged around 16 a game. The lowest total of his 15-year career.
Wow. Goes to the right side. Harris. With the fadeaway. Burns him for the basket.
Woo, did you see that? Eyes to the rim, and the rest was all net.
To Anthony. For 3. Won't go down. Carmelo Anthony rejects it.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
A bad pass as the Sixers come up with this steal.
When it's a tight game, those missed opportunities on the road make it tough.
Has a look. Jumper's good.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Hornets at the controls of this one. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket. Has a chance. Not that time.
The contest was good, but you being a nuisance was great. Continue to be that gnat that no matter how many times you swing at it, it never goes away.
Nothing going here on that drive. Oh, too much contact. Free throws on the way.
You got to know your personnel. That's not someone you want to send to the line for a free 2.
Knocks down the first.
For Philadelphia, number 1, Mike Scott.
Goes 2 for 2 at the line. Philadelphia with the basketball. To Tobias Harris. Here comes the screen. Trying to cash in. He connects off the step back.
I don't know what halftime evaluation will be worse, the ankles or the bruised ego.
Has a look. Anthony with a shot. That won't go.
I'm not sure that the contest on the shot contributed to the miss, but what it might have done is seep into the confidence of the shooter that the next time he might decide to try to drive to the rim instead of settling for a jumper.
To Anthony. Nothing going here on that drive. No good. defense catching a break there.
But you can't just be a one-dimensional player. I know you're probably frustrated by me even saying that, but when you don't even give the option to pass the ball by utilizing some head fakes or ball fakes here and there, you save the defender by keeping them on their toes with the element of surprise.
Screen coming. Nothing going here on that drive. Nene sends it away. That's a 24-second violation. New blood coming in for both sides.
For Philadelphia, number 50, Montrezl. Into the game for the Charlotte Hornets, number 0.
Hayward to Miles Bridges. Now a steal by Philly.
Come on, let's dig in. Let's really build this lead.
Danny Green. Finger roll, finishing with finesse.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
Charlotte basketball to Anthony. To Miles Bridges. Beyond the arc for three. Contested shot. Miles Bridges off the mark.
Shooters shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
And a pass taken away by Charlotte. Miles Bridges to Rozier. Shot clock to 4 for Charlotte. Has a chance. Wide open look, won't go. To Danny Green. Nene!
Oh, he just blocked that shot out of bounds.
Yeah, they're lucky they get the ball back. Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor.
Number 7, Dwayne Bacon.
Deep two there, won't go. Nene to Hayward. Nothing going here on that drive. Well defended, shot no good. If it was anyone else, they'd be back on the bench for taking that shot.
I just love where this takes you into the psychological battle as a player offensively. Was that a great contest, or did you just miss the shot? But now you have me thinking about that the entire next possession.
Number 31.
To Anthony. Yes, Carmelo Anthony. He's 5 for 10, shooting 50%.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
That's what you like to see off the pick and roll. Nice, easy basket.
Bread and butter, and there are few that can do it better off the screen.
Nothing going here on that drive. Anthony. Oh, good work to step in front. The pass taken away.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
Knocks it down off the step back. Jay, mixed opinions with Carmelo Anthony. How will you remember his career?
Well, as of right now, he's a catch-and-shoot type player. But for me personally, Carmelo Anthony will go down as one of the greatest isolation players of all time. Back in his Denver days, his earlier New York Knicks days, there was nobody better in an isolated set than CA.
Hornets right now in possession. Hayward to Anthony. Take stock of the floor. Yes, it drops. Little drama on that one.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot he wanted.
Terry Rozier able to recover with the block. Anthony, a shot, no good. Time expires on the quarter. The 76ers have the lead.
Thanks, Ed. The 76ers have themselves a close game after 2 quarters. It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impresses me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Philadelphia 76ers. The Charlotte Hornets aren't down by much after 2 quarters. And that deficit is a negative, of course, but I do see it positive. I really like how they move the ball, keeping each other involved offensively. They've got a nice flow to their game today. These are the guys getting buckets for the Charlotte Hornets.
Game track. Bench points.
The coaches are getting the kind of bench production that can make for some interesting rotations. Keep an eye on the substitution patterns in the second half.
Player of the half.
I like this choice because he really put on the show in the opening half. There's a reason he's a fan favorite.
Who was cold?
Forget cold. This guy will be happy to be lukewarm at this point. He can't seem to get anything going. These are the top plays from the opening half.
Number 2. Number 1.
Fellas, back to you.
Tight game through the first 2 quarters as we resume play here in the third. Hornets have the basketball. Here comes the screen. Miles Bridges to Rozier. Down to 5 on the 24. Hayward. That's good D. Shot no good.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Harris. Nothing going here on that drive. Trying to cash in. A fundamental shot right there.
Man, if we were at Rucker Park right now, everybody will be wilding on the court. Guarantee it.
Miles Bridges to Anthony. Able to convert inside.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
It's in the hands of Philadelphia. To Nick Batum. To Embiid. 5 on the shot clock for Philadelphia. Batum. Shot clock violation.
For the 76ers.
Miles Bridges. To Anthony. Nene. To Hayward. Anthony. Here's a chance from long range. No good. That's great defense.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
To Tobias Harris. Has a look. A shot no good by Harris. Rozier into the front court. The deficit is 6. Hayward to Anthony. Here comes the screen. The Hornets with 4 to shoot. Tough shot and nearly a chance at a three-point play. No foul.
So many times you can tell if a player is going to finish before he even gets to the rim. Did you see that look on his face? That was a look of a three-point play. You always going in think you can get more at the rim.
Across the timeline, it's Rozier. His guys trail now by 4. Knocks it down from mid-range.
When I played, and I see guys do this all the time, when you shoot, the target isn't the basket. The target is actually before you even go into the shot. The target are your hands defensively. If your hands are down and you give me clear vision towards the bucket, that shot's definitely going up.
Joel Embiid. Tough shooting. Only 2 for 6 after that make.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Charlotte with the basketball to Rozier. Here comes the screen. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number 1, create contact, and number 2, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
The free throw is good. It's back to a one-point game. To Danny Green. Nothing going here on that drive. Short jumper won't go down. To Hayward. Short jumper off the mark. To Danny Green. Split the D there, but he can't get it to drop.
And this guy's going to come out of this game with bruises all over his body like a major heavyweight fight. He took some hard fouls in the first half. That's really deterred him from being aggressive.
To Tobias Harris. The Sixers with 4 to shoot. Fires the 3. Harris always looking to create a shot, even ones like those.
Yeah, and what we're seeing is a brilliant offensive display. You have ball movement, player movement, and great shooting to top it off. You get those 3 things going, you're going to be a dynamic offensive unit.
To Tobias Harris. Danny Green to Embiid. To Tobias Harris. Harrell can't connect. And stuffs it home.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
To Embiid. And he's fouled. Very close, Jay. The results, he's going to the line.
There's a very fine line between maximum effort and carelessness. I'm willing to live with a few mistakes and maximal effort than having to constantly remind my players to close out.
And he makes them both. Hornets at the controls of this one. Not today.
Let's be realistic. He's probably not going to miss a lot of shots. But the more effort you can give, you want to try to tire him out. Take his legs away. Make him work to catch the ball. That's how you win a defensive battle.
Down to Green. Strong finish that time for Danny Green.
I don't think I could do that on the 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice. To Anthony. And finally, play is stopped on the tie-up. They're in position. Let's see who can retain it. Harris. Nene to Rozier. Danny Green snatching it out of the air.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
Goes to the left side. To Embiid. Baseline drive. And one. Embiid, good through the contact. And going to the line for a chance at a three-point play.
Ed, you ever bail out of something at the last second? That's what I saw right there from the defender. We call that no man's land. They weren't really committed to getting out of the way, committing a hard foul, or taking the brunt of the contact.
Joel Embiid at the line for a chance at a three-point play. He's perfect from the line so far. Embiid's free throw good. A three-point play. The Sixers extend the lead. Charlotte basketball. To Anthony. And he knocks it down. Jay, as key a move as you'll find in the NBA.
And it is the new age triple threat. It does two things. Number one, it creates distance in a hurry. Number two, when you're stepping east to west while maintaining your dribble, which is the difference maker, it throws the defender off because now he's at your mercy and he's off balance.
And it just may be, Jay, the biggest threat late in the shot clock.
Especially if you add a hesitation to the move or if you look at the rim, you'll most time have the defender jumping out of the shoes.
We wish defenders all the best in this game defending that. He throws it down. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first three quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
To Embiid. Stuffs it down with authority.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
To Anthony. Oh, not a good pass there. That's a turnover. To Batum. Great feed. Oh, denied.
As my old teammate RJ would say, stay down, clown.
Rozier with it. The deficit now up to 5. Anthony. Takes it right to the rim. A lot of contact there, but they say no foul.
And ISO basketball is becoming a thing of the past. Team basketball is back. And if you have that personnel with the versatility plus the mindset, game over.
Batum to Embiid. Using the post to his advantage there and the finish at the rim.
You never want to leave anything to chance when you attack the rim. You finish strong every time you head home.
Shot won't go. Batum to Embiid. Rises for the slam.
If you didn't dunk that, then we would have to talk about it.
Anthony to Rozier. Anthony to Mo Bamba. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
It's really a dope thing when passing becomes infectious. But don't become overly passive. Still take your shots when they're there.
Have you considered enrolling your son or daughter in one of our summer basketball camps? Space is limited, so you must act soon. Visit our team website for more details.
Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor. To Embiid. Has a chance. Keep on trying. Shot's no good there. To Anthony. Nick Batum with the block. Sixers control it. Back was to the basket. 5 seconds. Shifting gears. Here comes some substitutions.
For Charlotte, number 20, Gordon Hayward.
Trying to cash in. Deep two there. Won't go. On the follow. Way to stay with it.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Oh, ferocious slam inside.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collected. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Anthony to Miles Bridges. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Contested shot. Miles Bridges off the mark. Millsap. Pass stolen by the Hornets. Anthony to Mo Bamba. The pass set it all up.
Look, there was barely any contact on that last play. I agree with the ref's no call. Let him play.
Here comes the screen. Deep three at the buzzer. There's the buzzer. 3 quarters complete. It's the Sixers out in front. It's been a compelling game so far. The 4th quarter is underway. Sixers have the basketball. To Embiid. Fires the 3. That won't go. To Miles Bridges. Anthony. Won't go. To Millsap. The shot clock for Philadelphia. Chance here for the process. Unbothered by the defense as he drills it.
Oh, man, you're not supposed to be able to do that with that size, but in today's game, dexterity and mobility are off the charts for bigs.
Looking for that touch. Embiid to Millsap. And now he's going to shoot a few more as he's fouled going up for it.
The game is too tight for you to be taking risks like that. You want to avoid foul trouble at all costs.
Paul Millsap at the line for 2 shots. For his career, 73%. First one goes down. Goes 2 for 2. Hornets right now in possession. Danny Green with a piece.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
And watch him do the rest. Slam dunk.
Oh, man, did you see that swiftness? He dunked that thing like a tennis ball.
It looked like that in his hand. Miles Bridges. To Mo Bamba. To Miles Bridges. Down to 5. Down to 4 to shoot. From long range. Not going down here.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
Number 4, Paul Millsap.
Miles Bridges. Shot clock to 4 for Charlotte. Has a look. It's good.
What was once a tight space is no longer. There is absolutely no way the defender can recover after that move.
Harris. To Embiid. Doesn't get the bounce.
The most important thing a shooter can do is continue to shoot. The defense is always going to give great effort, but it's more of your psyche that goes into the next shot that will limit you on whether you make the shot or not.
Miles Bridges. Going to launch beyond the arc. Yes, give the advantage to the shooter.
Man, you making people dance out there? I see you with the footwork.
Now whistle and a timeout for Philadelphia as they'll talk things over here in this 4th quarter.
Well, you need execution in a chess match. And the best execution, I just saw the star player talk to one of the young fellas. You take those young fellas over to the side. You coach them through some of these big-time moments that happen in the 4th quarter. That's how you get your team ready for the playoffs and hopefully a chance to win a championship.
Looks like both teams are making substitutions. Embiid over to the right side. To Embiid. Down to 5 on the 24. You've got to get that one to go.
And you have to remember that your hand is part of the ball. There wasn't enough contact on that play for the refs to blow the whistle.
Leaving no doubt. Slams it down.
And easy, too. Get back on defense.
2 points to the board.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
To Miles Bridges. Here comes the
NBA Season 1-1-2023 Game 1-3. Games and highlights will be coming up next on GOAT's International Sports Showdown 2023.
Good. Maybe too good.
When I played, and I see guys do this all the time, when you shoot, the target isn't the basket. The target is actually before you even go into the shot. The target are your hands defensively. If your hands are down and you give me clear vision towards the bucket, that shot's definitely going up.
Chance for the process. That's no good.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, he sent that one to the third row.
He was locked in. That was impressive.
The NBA Season 1-1-2023 Game 1-3 matchup is now live streaming on GOAT's International Sports Showdown 2023.
Oh, if you're a fan, you love the will and the want. Hayward. Able to convert inside.
This may sound cheesy, but sometimes you just need to sit back, get a tub of popcorn, and just enjoy the show, because that's what you're watching right now.
To Embiid. Here comes the screen. Embiid. The screen sets him up for 2.
The defense should have picked up on that action. That's going to cost them.
Hornets have the basketball. Nene to Miles Bridges. Has a chance. Working hard on the glass. Joel Embiid swats it.
Oh, out there looking like the Kimbe Mutombo.
Took it right to him, and the defender was ready. 4-3. That's how you defend. To Embiid. Oh, great defense there, forcing the pickup.
Game 1-3 Charlotte Hornets 8-3 Philadelphia 7 Sixers 1-1-1.
Let's be realistic. He's probably not going to miss a lot of shots. But the more effort you can give, you want to try to tire him out. Take his legs away. Make him work to catch the ball. That's how you win a defensive battle.
It's blocked.
You see, that's why you never give up on the play, Ed. You always stay in the game.
Reminiscent of LeBron on Iguodala. Spins and scores.
That might have been a little bit easier than expected there, considering the score.
To Embiid. Danny Green. To Embiid. No good. To Hayward. Trying to cash in. Jumper's good. Philadelphia with the basketball. To Embiid. The Sixers with 4 to shoot. It's Embiid for 2. And the finish. Jay, that was unguardable.
The defender needs to do a better job of forcing a pickup there.
Now a timeout for the Hornets coach as they'll make sure they're aligned here in a 2-point ball game.
And this is where I get a chance to see if coaches can change it up. Maybe let one of your players lead the timeout so your team can hear a different voice to keep everybody engaged. Maybe like the Warriors did with Andre Iguodala.
Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes. Hayward. Nene. To Hayward. Slams it down.
I don't think I could do that on a 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice. It's in the hands of Philadelphia. To Millsap. Probing the defense. Millsap, guarded by Carmelo Anthony. Here comes the screen. To Embiid. Perfect feed to set up the basket.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
To Rozier. It goes down.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
To Danny Green. Hornets snare the rebound. Anthony to Hayward. Court Hayward, that's how it's done. Not looking pretty. 3 for 10.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Millsap to Embiid. 5 to shoot. Joel Embiid. And he knocks it down.
Ooh, welcome to the new reality. Positionless basketball. Bigs are now PGs with the ability to drain threes.
Charlotte with the basketball. Anthony. To Hayward. Nothing going here on that drive. To Millsap. Lets it fly from long range. And Paul Millsap knocks it down even with a hand in his face.
Well, the defense has been good, but the shot-making ability has been better. And sometimes for NBA players at this level, the more you're in their face, the more it helps them center their focus on the target, which is making a shot. I know it sounds weird, but trust me, it's a real thing, Ed.
Nene. Shot clock coming down to 4. Down to 3. For 3. Oh, that's how it's done. Sixers call for time. That's their first. Leaves them with 1 remaining the rest of the way.
An effort only fully releases its reward after a person refuses to quit. What I like about this team is that they continue to execute. As a coach, we used to talk about it all the time. I would hear it every single day. Execute, execute, execute. But if you can play with energy and execute, that's the formula for success.
Time to shuffle things up. He cruises in for 2. Too easy.
Look at that, calm under pressure. You see a lot of guys rush those. Nice extra move there.
Now pass stolen by the Sixers.
Turnovers like that at this point of the game are daggers. You can't afford to have empty possessions in the final 2 minutes.
Had a chance, but it's no good. Has a look. Knocks it down from mid-range.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
To Danny Green. Beyond the arc for 3. Long Island zone. Danny Green with the 3. Now whistle, and Charlotte is going to use a timeout. They'll need a quick shot, and then likely a quick foul in what is now a 2-possession game. Deep three at the buzzer. Knocks it down in the foul. And a chance now at a 4-point play.
But did you see on that three-point shot, did you see him slightly kick his legs out? By kicking his legs out, the defender runs into the legs. There's contact. That's how you get a 4-point play potentially.
Carmelo Anthony with a chance at a 4-point play. Hasn't missed yet. Three-pointer and now a free throw on the trip. Now a whistle and a timeout for Philadelphia as they dig into their bag of tricks trying to draw up the game winner. Deep three at the buzzer. Three for the win is good. He got it away from downtown. Forget about overtime. This baby is history.
Hey everyone, it's Jalen Rose. And it's time for the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The 76ers gave us one of the most exhilarating plays in all of sports. The buzzer beater. Great shot to win the game. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Philadelphia 76ers. The Hornets are probably frustrated with themselves after such a narrow loss. Sure. It's great they shot so well from three, but none of that really matters when your team has one more loss to show for it. The Charlotte Hornets relied on these guys for their scoring here today.
Game track. Three-point shooting.
Each of these teams were solid with their long-range shooting. So by extension, they were pretty poor with their perimeter defense. Closing out on shooters must always happen, whether you're tired or not.
Player of the game.
Joel Embiid was aggressive today with his scoring, getting his points right at the basket. He put down a crazy number of dunks in today's matchup.
Who was cold?
This isn't the segment you want to be in, of course, but even the best players find their way into this part of the show. We handpicked them for you. Here are the top plays.
Number 2. Number 1.
Here's a look at what's coming up for the Philadelphia 76ers. This has been a presentation of ESPN on EA Sports. Until next time, I'm Jalen Rose, signing off.
Game 1-3 Houston Rockets 1-0-4 Los Angeles Lakers 1-0-5 Final. Game 1-3 Oklahoma City Thunder 1-3-4 Portland Trail Blazers 9-1 Final.